Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another edition of the Lead Pedal Podcast. This is episode number 1051, and it's a Turnback Tuesday. You know what that means. All right, folks, turn back the clocks, clean up the spokes. This is another edition of Turnback Tuesdays with your host, Bruce Outridge. That's right, it's a Turnback Tuesday today, and today we're going to ask the question, who is the biggest trucking company in the world? Oh, that may surprise you. There's a lot of big companies out there. But who's the biggest one? Well, you know what? We'll figure it out right after this with all of us. So stay tuned after we hear from our friends over at Rims Transport. Hey folks, are you an owner-operator looking for a place to call home? Well, Rims Transport is based out of Hamilton, Ontario, and that's right, they are a place, owner-operator fleet only. They run flatbed out of Hamilton, and they don't run much more than 500 to 700 mile radius. So if you're looking for a place that you can get back home on a regular basis, you can get good miles, they have a great culture for owner-operators, and they want you to succeed, then Rims Transport's the place to do that. Where can you learn more? Go to rimstransport.com. Make sure you tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you, and we want you to be successful. We know them personally over there, and we know they're going to take good care of you. You got open board, you got tandem US, you got multi-axle US, you got city, you got all kinds of positions available there, all owner-operator fleet. So if you want to be successful for 2023 and beyond, then get on with Rims Transport and tell them we sent you. All right, everybody, talk to you later. Go to rimstransport.com. All right, so who or what is the biggest trucking company in the world? Now, this will bring up a couple different people, according to, if you go by country, if you go by world or whatever. Here's what it's telling me, and I'm just going by Dr. Google here because I really don't know. I mean, I know a lot of big companies, but a lot of them are one of the biggest ones just went out of business, Yellow Freight. So we'll see how it goes. Now, according to Dr. Google, or that's my wife calls him Dr. Google. According to Dr. Google, the top trucking companies in the world as of January 1st, 2023. Now, there might be more. They're saying Old Dominion Freight Line is the largest at $31.71 billion market cap USD. Now, that's what they say. Now, if you go biggest trucking companies in the U.S., it says it's UPS. Founded in 1907, and their revenue is $97.3 billion. So I'm not sure. Old Dominion, I'm still surprised to see that name. I haven't seen Old Dominion trucks. Now, if you go by the world, top trucking companies in the world as of January 1st, 2023, here's the top four. Old Dominion Freight Lines, Knight Swift Transportation, TFI International, and Saia Inc. I don't know who Saia is. So that's who they say. Now, if you go by the top ones in the U.S., they say it's UPS, FedEx, XPO Logistics, JB Hunt, Knight Swift Transportation, YRC Worldwide, Schneider, and Landstar Systems. That's who are the top 8 in the U.S. So I'm not sure which one's correct. If we're going by the world, which was the question that I was asking for this particular one, it is Old Dominion Freight Lines. That's right. So I haven't seen Old Dominion in a long time. Not sure who knows who owns them now. It might even be Yellow, and this might even be changing by the minute here. As we know, Yellow's in a bit of trouble. So that is what we've got as far as the biggest truck company. Hey, who knew? I know I never worked for the biggest trucking companies. I'm not sure what it's like to work for one of those giant ones. I've worked for small ma and pa. I've worked for corporations that had a fleet of about 200 trucks, but they were different divisions. So I'm not sure. I've never really worked for a giant carrier, a mega carrier as they're called. So I really don't know, whether that's good or bad. Only you do, I guess, if you work for them. Anyway, I don't think it really matters. It's how they treat you and how long they stay in business. Hey folks, have you heard of CAT Transport? That's right, they are one of the leading carriers in Canada. They've been the best managed fleet for many years. They are a very large carrier that operates right across North America. And the best way to find out about what they have to offer is to go to cat.ca and then click on the careers button. But let me tell you some of the things that are available to you right now. They've got locations based in key metropolitan areas across North America. You do not have to work out of Quebec, even though they're a Quebec-based carrier. They have operations for you anywhere anywhere that you live. Total health benefits are available right off the bat. Remote work options, compensation that is competitive with the industry. Company matching pension plan. Hey, why not grow while they're growing? And on-site health and wellness programs are available. They've got career growth opportunities because they're a fast-growing company, and they provide a work-life balance that they believe is best of the best. Skills development and training programs will keep you advancing in your career so that you can spend a long time with CAT. So check out CAT Transport at cat.ca and click on the careers button to find out all about it. And by the way, tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you. All right, there you go. So now you know who is the biggest trucking company. CAT is a good one. They're not as big as a lot of them, but they are a big one too. So you may want to go check them out there. Hey, you know what? The best thing to do is to stay up to date with all of our information with our socials. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Have you joined our fan club? That's right. You want to make sure that you join that. Anyway, whatever you are, whatever you're doing, be safe out there. And thanks for being part of the Lead Pedal Podcast. We love having you here.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.